ready because he's facing the front. Thank you so much. All right, boys and girls. So, we have been really excited about dinosaurs lately.
Yes!
I know that you've been excited about dinosaurs. I know you're super excited because you've chosen what dinosaurs you want to research, and you're going to find out more about that starting tomorrow. However, we have some math work to do first. So I thought I might take something you guys are really loving right now, dinosaurs, and combine it with something we know people need to learn how to do, and that's be a smart problem solver. So we're going to take both of these things we like, and we're going to learn to think a little bit differently by being a smart problem solver and doing a challenging task today. How many of you are ready for a challenge? I'm glad to see that you're ready for a challenge. Come join us, please. Thank you. All right. So the first thing, before we actually start our main task today, I have something that I want us to kind of get our brains going. Okay? This is going to help us start to think about things a little bit differently. So we're going to focus on dinosaurs a little bit. All right. So I want... Didn't put it back up. It's okay though. All right, so I want everybody to pretend you're swimming in a big lake. Giant lake. Close your eyes if you need to. Pretend. You're swimming in a lake. And as you're swimming, you see dinosaur feet in the water. You don't want to go to the surface because you don't know what kind of dinosaurs these are. They can be scary. They can be super cool and nice, but you don't know. So you aren't going to risk it and go look above. So below is a picture of what you see. So when you're looking underwater, this is what you see. Mouths are off. So I want you to think about how many dinosaurs are standing in this lake. I don't want you, listen, to show me anything on your hands that shows me how many. Let's think about our number talks, and I want you to think of how many different ways you could solve this. We know one way, 2, 3 or more. And when you show me, you know, I'll know because you have your thumb up, just like we do in number talks, okay? Let's give it a second to think, okay? Just do some thinking. Once we start sharing, I bet you'll kind of figure it out. So how many dinosaurs do you think there are? Show me. If you have a solution for how many there might be. How many different solutions could you come up with for this? Again, you're showing me on your chest if you have at least one. Will, what are you wondering?
Do they have 2 legs or 4 legs?
Is anybody else wondering that? You are wondering that. Many of you are wondering if it has 2 legs or 4 legs. Adam, is that going to be your question too? Wow. We don't know, do we? Because remember, you don't want to stick your head above water to find out. That's part of your task right now. So now keep thinking. Ah, I see some light bulbs going. Mr. Kraft, can you close our door, please? Thank you. All right, I'm ready to hear what some of your answers are. Who has an idea? And if I can just and you're really feeling like you are not ready to share, you can just say yes. But I'm sure, from what I'm seeing on your chest, many of you have something. Lily, what is one idea you have? How many dinosaurs do you see?
2.
You see 2 dinosaurs. Can you tell me more about that?
Because it looks like my dog's 4 legs because the bone, the back, I can see the back leg.
You looking at this one right here? So I'm hearing you say that there's 2 dinosaurs, and how many legs does each dinosaur have?
4.
So how many total legs do we have? Total. 8. How'd you get that? One dinosaur, how many legs?
4.
Another dinosaur, how many legs?
4.
There we go. So she sees 2 dinosaurs. If you see it differently, raise your hand. If you see it differently, what are you seeing? You see it differently. Adam, what are you noticing?
Well, like, I know that there's 2 dinos because, like, the back leg, on the very back leg, like right there, it's like pointing towards the other.
So are you thinking this one?
Like, it's like that, like, these ones are pointing toward that one.
Okay.
So it must be a dino there.
Okay, so I'm hearing you say because of how the legs are bent, you know that it has to be 2 as well.
And
Okay.
those 2.
Okay, anybody have a different answer than 2? Something else other than 2 that you would like to share? Other than 2. Kaden.
I think 3.
Okay, why do you say 3?
Well,
Do you need to come up to circle? All right, come on up. Let's see if you agree. You know you can show it like this.
I think this is all one dinosaur.
Okay.
I think this is one dinosaur and this is one.
Can you circle them with the red marker so we can see the difference when you are thinking that? So I see 1 dinosaur, and what are those?
That's all one dinosaur.
So you're seeing a total of how many dinosaurs?
3.
3 total dinosaurs. All right. Does anybody else agree with him? They see 3 dinosaurs. Or can your brains change and see it as 3 maybe? Does anybody see a different answer? A completely different answer. Will,
4.
why do you see 4 dinosaurs?
Because they might be 2 legs.
Oh, I'm hearing you talk about something we actually talked about yesterday. What is the dinosaur called that has 2 legs? Do you remember?
I was trying to think.
Are you blanking on the expert word?
Yeah.
Can anybody help me out? What's the expert word that means? It ends in pod, or actually it's close to pod. Oh, head, you're very close. Call somebody to help you. Think of the expert word. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quadruped.
Quadruped means how many legs?
4.
4. We know that because of the prefix quad. What means 2 legs?
Biped.
Biped, the prefix bi. Very good. So, Will, you're saying they each have how many legs?
2.
2 legs. Now let me ask you this. 2, 2, 2, 2.
But after somebody said 4, I thought the back legs is like 4 feet.
They do. Some kind of look like 4 feet. They do. So you can see how they might think 4 is what I'm hearing you say.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Boys and girls, how many different options did we come up with? How many different ways did we come up with? Show me on your fingers. Carson, how many did you get?
3.
3 different ways. 2 legs, or not 2 legs, 2 dinosaurs, 3 dinosaurs, and 4 dinosaurs. Do we know who's right?
No.
How do we not know? Or why don't we know who's right? Ava, why don't we know?
Because we don't see the other part of the dinosaur.
We can't see their heads. Now we can easily check, but we're chicken. We don't want to walk doing.
Yes.
Just say to check a chicken.
No, thank you. All right. Boys and girls, that was your warm-up. Your next part that we're going to focus on is your actual task that we're going to do today. And this is what you're a little more familiar with. All right? So boys and girls, I'm going to pass out your actual task today. Go ahead and put your name on it and your date on it. And I want you to go ahead and start reading through it at your own pace. All right. Okie dokie, boys and girls, we're going to read through this as a class, and I want you to think about, are there any words that are super important vocabulary words that we need to add up here on our sticky notes? So as you think of words as we read them, just like we've done before, you're going to put one important vocabulary word on a sticky note so that we are going to be very, very sure of what our task is today. Who'd like to read the very first portion of it? this part right up here. Go ahead and read for us, please, loudly. Nikki.
You want to go to the museum with your sister to see the dinosaur exhibit. The museum has 3 different plans to take if you want to see the dinosaur.
Very good. So it says museum rate plans. Plan A. Everybody put your finger on plan A so I know you're with me. Plan A, thank you. It says pay $3 per person to visit the museum. Plan B, monthly membership is $8 for each person, but you can go as many times as you like during the month. And Plan C is a family membership for a month is $17. Everyone in your family can go as often as they like for a month. Read part 1 for us, please. Loudly. Read part 1. Loud. Cameron.
You and your sister want to go see the dinosaur exhibit 3 times this month. Which plan should you buy to save money?
Very good. So let's start off. We have to know words in order for this to work. We have to know our vocabulary. So I want everybody right now to think about what are at least 2 different words that we must know. And they might be words you're not sure of. Write only 1 word per sticky note. And we will come up. I'll call you by row to come put up your sticky notes on our chart so that we will know which ones we should be focusing on. Yes, sir.
What if, like, you know all the words and, like, you're afraid some people might not know some words?
What do you think you could do? Because I said
them up too.
we need to focus on important words, not just words you don't know, because you might know them all, and that's okay. But we should think about what the expert words are for this problem so that we all can really understand it. It's kind of like that context clue thing we talked about this morning. We might think we know what it means, but we really have to be sure. All right. Let's see. Front row, if you guys have your words, we will go ahead and add them up. Let's see here. I see coupon. What is the coupon? And rate. Good job. Thank you for waiting quietly. Exhibit, new word. Where's your stick part? There we go. Membership. Oh wow, we have 4 different words so far. Right? Is different or similar, Eva? All different. Come on. There we go. All right, boys and girls. Here are the words that you all came up with. I want you to check your bodies. Put it back up here. We have coupon, rate, exhibit, membership, money, museum, dinosaur, monthly, develop, decided, dinosaur bones. Looks like it says plan C and plan B. So let's talk about this. I'm noticing the most sticky notes are on these 4. Do you think those are probably the 4 most important words that we should be focusing on?
Yeah.
Can we agree? I'm noticing also you guys have a lot more words you're curious about this time than the last time we did one of these tasks. So, wow, we need to talk about it. Coupon, who knows what a coupon is? Let's talk about that. What's a coupon? Richard, what's a coupon?
It kind of means you have to pay less money for something.
Yeah, are coupons a good thing?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. Rate. What is it if we talk about a rate? So I'm noticing it says museum rate plans. Use the context in what you know about what a rate is. Jacob, can you scoot up on the rug, please? Thank you so much, buddy. Only Ava's heard of a rate before? Rate. What is a rate? If I say the going rate for a movie is $9, what does that mean? Zoe?
It's kind of like how much money you have to pay.
It's how much money you have to pay. It's how much something costs. Awesome. And then I see it says exhibit. How many of you have been to a museum before? Yeah, COSI. Who's been to COSI? Has anybody been in the ocean exhibit at COSI? Maybe the health exhibit at COSI? Maybe the space exhibit at COSI? Or maybe at the zoo, there's different zoo exhibits there. Using what you know, what is an exhibit? What must an exhibit be? Ava? Kind of. It's a place. It's a section. It's a place. So I said we go to the space place. You could put that in its spot. Space place. It's the section of the area. And then next it says membership. I can tell you that Reese and I, we have a membership to the zoo. We have a membership to COSI. We have a membership to Franklin Park Conservatory. What does it mean if you have a membership somewhere? Whisper to your neighbor, what does it mean if you have a membership somewhere? Oh, whisper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, thank you for getting quiet. I can tell Caden's ready to move on. What is a membership somewhere? Nikki, what's in a membership?
A membership is something that you use so you can go to something anytime and I can do it.
And do you have to pay extra money each time you go?
No.
No, you pay one time and that's it. So let's use that to figure this out. Boys and girls, what is the main idea of your task today? What do you have to figure out? And we may need to look at this one more time. You and your sister want to go see the dinosaur exhibit 3 times this month. Which plan should you buy to save money? What's the main idea? What do we have to do? We clearly need some parent and Sharon because I'm noticing not too many hands. Friends, let's try whispering voices again. This time, whisper with your partner. What is it that your task is? What is your job? Go. All right, boys and girls, what's the main idea of this problem? What is it that it's asking us to do? Thank you. I have to go to my sticks, clearly, my friends. Oh, Madison, what do you think this is all about? What is it that we have to try and figure out? See that there's 3 different plans I could choose to pay to go to the museum. What do I have to figure out? You want to phone a friend, Madison? Okay, phone a friend for some help. What is it it's asking us to do? Very good. It says you want to save money, so we want to think about which plan will save you money. Excellent. What facts do we know? Everybody look at your chart right now. What facts do we know about the plans? I see Alan's checking. What facts do we know? When you know a fact, raise your hand. When you know a fact. Ella, what's one fact that you know about the plan? A family membership per month is $17. Which plan is that? Alright, so I'm going to write plan C down here. So I'm hearing you say it's $17 per month, and that's for a whole family. I wrote C. Okay? We're not sharing that. Then, what else do we know? What other facts do you know? Alan? say for Plan B, it's $8 for who? The whole family? $8 per person. And what about Plan A? That's the last one we're missing. And then it's your turn to figure it out. Plan A, Lydia, what do you know about Plan A? And how many times can you visit on Plan A? If it's $3 per person, how many times can you visit with that? Is it as many as you want to with that one, or is it just one time? Just one time. What about Plan B? How is that different then? Is it one visit? It's for a whole month, so we need to add the $8 per person per month. All right, boys and girls. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put up your partners, give your materials, and you're going to go show how we're going to solve this. Do you think just writing an answer is enough for this?
No.
I'm hearing you say no. Why not? Why isn't that enough? Why isn't just writing an answer enough? Zoe, why not?
Because maybe you want to see how we did it and how our brains are working.
Exactly. I need to see what your thinking is. And do you think we're all going to do this the same?
No.
No, that's what's going to be super cool.
Probably you were copying.
Okay, I hope we're not copying anybody. All right, so boys and girls, I'm going to put up on the board, I already have your partners chosen. Do I want to see, yes! Do I want to see you doing that?
No.
No, I don't want to see you doing that. That would be goofy. It's okay to be excited about your partners because they're a little different than normal. But please be respectful because somebody may really want to be your partner. And if they see you going, oh, they don't want to be you. Okay? If you didn't get who you really wanted. All right. So here are your partners. When I call the first person in your group, you're going to come up and you are going to get a big piece of paper. And if you need a number grid to help you, you are welcome to come get a number grid as well. We also have all of our cubes in the back of the room. And if you need any other materials, you're welcome to use it. You know, we have markers and all that good stuff. Thumbs up if you understand your task and you're ready to show me what you know. Awesome. All right, Lily, come up and get your materials. All right. Okay, tell me about what you're working on. Which one would be the cheapest? And what have you guys come up with? Why do you think part A? How'd you get $18 for 3 times? Okay, so I'm hearing you say that you added groups of 6. Why did you choose to add groups of 6 each time? I didn't say you're wrong, I just want to know why. There has to be a reason, because it says you pay $3 per person to visit the museum. And you're telling me you're adding 6 3 times. Why 6? Because there's 2 people, so you knew that. So for Plan A, they pay 18. Have you thought about how much money they have to pay for Plan B or Plan C yet? What's that one? Okay. Does that matter? So you're saying for a month it's 4 weeks. Alex, Spencer. Does it matter though how many times they go? If they get Plan B, it says it's a monthly membership. Boys, can you tell me what you're working on?
Right now we're doing the thing about
Okay, so you've already made it through part 1. Where is your part 1 work? Okay, so I'm wondering, the question is which plan should you buy to save money? Which plan did you guys think was best?
Plan B.
Okay, and what made you say Plan B?
Because that one was $18.
What's that one? What are you talking about?
Section A.
And how'd you guys get that?
We get that and they were going 3 times.
2 people, they were going 3 times.
So basically not and $3 every single time.
and $9, and Daddy was $18.
Okay, so for each person to go 3 times, you're telling me it's $9. So in 9 plus 9, you got 18. Okay, tell me more about why you think Plan B makes more sense. Cameron, can you explain why you think Plan B makes more sense for the first one? Thank you, Ava.
Because Plan B has least money.
Why is that?
Because you would only need $16 to use the monthly membership, and it's $18 to use for each person 3 times. But it would only take $17 to do it.
For this one?
Yeah.
Or 17 for a family, is that what you're telling me about? I totally get it.
It's only 2 people.
You're right, it's only 2 people. I mean, I guess you could maybe say your whole family could go, but it's just yours, right? Part 2, you guys, looks like you're thinking through that. Awesome, and tell me about which part you're on now.
My favorite thing about Plan.
You're on the part C to figure out which makes more sense?
I think we're trying to figure out which one will be.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys keep working on that one, and I'll come back and check in with you, okay? Alright, so I looked over some work, and a few different groups I saw doing some interesting solutions. So let's see, can I have Adam and Carson, why don't you guys come up and share what you did and why. Alright?
Part 1.
Yes, we're only going to focus on part 1 for this. You want me to hold the other side? Are you okay?
First,
So part 1, you and your sister want to go see the dinosaur exhibit 3 times this month. Which plan should you buy to save money? Adam, what'd you guys do? Or Carson, what'd you guys do? I'm seeing some work over here and an answer circle for part 1. Can you tell us about that?
Adam chose to do this.
Can you explain to us what you did? I know you guys talked together.
First, I did 3 times 3 because they would each need to spend their own. It would be like a couple for 2 people for $3.
Okay, are you thinking of which plan here? Plan A, B, or C? You can tell me. The A, okay? So for A, they paid $3 per person. So tell me why you did 3 times 3, because not everybody maybe understands 3 times 3. Tell us more about that.
Because there was, they spend $3 3 times.
Very good. So $3, 3 times. What's that like, Adam? What's that similar to?
3.
Excellent. And what'd you get for that?
9.
So how much did you say it would cost for Plan A for both of them to go to the museum?
9.
9 for both to go to the museum, be $9?
No, that would just be 1 person.
So for 2 people to
So we
go.
added 9 plus 9 equal 18.
Okay, so what about Plan B? How much would it cost for both to go on Plan B?
Plan B is monthly membership $8 for each person, and that would be for a month. So they didn't need to pay several times; they only needed to pay once.
Okay.
And there was 2 people, so we added 16 plus 16.
Is that what you did?
8 plus 8.
And you got a total of. All right, and so for Plan C, Carson, how much would it cost for Plan C for you guys to go? You wrote it right here. How much did it would cost for that?
$17.
Why only $17 for that one? Plan C, look up here. Why did you guys say only $17?
Because they were going to
Does that matter though? Because I see it says it's a family membership. Does that mean everybody gets to go for one price? Everybody would get to go for only one price is what that's meaning. So which three options did you think was best? Which one was the cheapest one? We don't want to spend more money than we have to. What do you guys think was best? Part B, and how much did they have to spend for that?
$16.
$16. All right, guys, I'll take the paper. Thank you. Can I have Lily and Ava come on up? I want you guys to think about which you did, and can you explain it to us?
We did 30 plus 30 plus 30 equals 9. 30 plus 30 equals 9 again. And 9 plus 9 equals 18.
And why did you choose to do the 3 plus 3 plus 3? Do it again and add it together. Why did you choose to do that?
Because if I was going to the museum, and if I wanted to bring Ava with me, I would cost $9 and she would cost $9.
To go 3 times each, right? So it's a total you found of
18.
Good. So Ava, how did you figure out plan B? Why did you guys, I see you have 16 circled. Why did you figure out $16 for plan B?
Because I think she took away
We're looking here. So plan B up here, we said a monthly membership was $8 for each person. You can go as many times as you want during the month.
we did $8 and then we just added 2 weeks, so 8 plus 6 equals 62.
8 plus what? What did you write?
8 plus 8 equals 16.
So $8 for you, $8 for her, and I heard you got $16 for that. And then it looks like plan C, what did you guys get for that? For plan C, how much would it cost?
At $17.
So what did you guys find to be the best deal? Which plan would you do? Plan A, plan B, or plan C?
Probably plan B.
And you also were agreeing with the boys that it was a little bit cheaper. Excellent job. Thank you. You guys can go have a seat.
What's on the
Oh, coming back? To decorate for a minute or so, it looks like. All right, boys and girls, show me the thumb vote. Was this one easier, harder, or just about the same compared to problems we've done in the past? Thumbs up is easier, thumbs down is harder, and in the middle is, yeah, it's about the same. Looks like we have votes all over the place. Those of you who say it was more challenging, what made this one more challenging? What made solving this problem more challenging? What are you guys thinking? Maddie, what was more challenging this time?
That is 3
Okay, so I heard you say there were 3 different plans to figure out all in the same problem. So it's kind of like doing the work 3 times, wasn't it? Was anything else challenging for people? Cameron, did you have anything? No, you're kidding me over here. Everybody else? Adam, what did you find was more challenging?
The second question.
The second part, and did you notice we didn't go over that yet? I know, we're going to save that for another day when we can think through things a little bit more. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, boys and girls, I am very proud of your hard work. Did you notice that a lot of you, and I even, when I went around to your groups, excuse me, I noticed that nobody really was doing the exact same strategy. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you for the sign language. Why is that okay? Why is that an okay thing to do? Will, what are you thinking?
Because all of our brains work differently.
Our brains work differently. Why else is it okay to try different strategies? What are you thinking? I need some new friends. Why is it okay to try different strategies? Alan, why is it okay to do different strategies? So maybe if you try something different, it's going to make you smarter because it's going to make you try to do something differently. So when we share different strategies, do you think you can maybe try something somebody else has shared? Maybe give that a try sometime. Maybe it'll work for you. Maybe you hadn't thought of it like that before. All right, and Ella, last friend for now.
You can know which way is done and which way is down.
Interesting. So maybe you can see which strategies maybe aren't the best and which strategies will help you find the answer. Interesting work. All right, boys and girls, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for your hard work. We are going to get ready to pack up to go home.